you enjoying your time at Lincoln City? You've joined a club in good form.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've loved every minute of it so far. I think all the boys and all the staff have been great. So yeah, made it really comfortable coming here and playing my football.
And I mean, the club really flying. I mean, not just scoring goals, but I think it's what I know you're not a huge part of this, but 4 successive clean sheets as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it just shows how confident all the boys are after some good results at the start of the season, and fortunately we've been able to carry that on to where we are now.
And you got a whole bag of assists, haven't you? Not maybe the traditional type of assists for the past, but all these penalties that you keep getting. You must be relieved that the referees are still going with you, because sometimes referees can look at it and say, "Oh, he gets a lot of penalties. Maybe I need to judge him differently."
Yeah, I think it's been good so far. I think some of them maybe catching on to it a bit, so it's going to be harder going on in the season. But yeah, I'm just happy to contribute however I can to help boys.
It must give you real confidence, though, because it's your pace and your trickery, but your pace that's really causing them that problem, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so far it's been like that. I think hopefully I can carry on. I'm just happy that I've been able to show my quality whenever I can and repay the boys and the manager for picking me in the team.
Yeah, and you know it's going really well. You got your goal as well, which must have meant a huge amount to your first professional goal.
Yeah, I mean that meant loads to me. I think it was a great day. I think I was waiting for it because I knew how much chances the boys created, and sometimes when the ball went in the box in the first couple of games, I wasn't there maybe because the position wasn't as natural. But the more I played it, the more I know my roles, and I was just happy to get on the end of it.
And how hard is it for you as a player and a young player that, you know, lots of your family and friends, they can watch you on the iFollow, but they can't be in the ground to see you? That must be really quite difficult at times, because you'd love them to share in your moments.
Yeah, definitely. I think I knew it obviously coming before I came here, but then watching videos and seeing games of Lincoln last season, seeing how good the fans are, and yeah, it'd be great to have my family there, and hopefully sometime maybe later on in the season they can come.
And what about feedback from your dad? You want a penalty against his old club, of course. And what sort of feedback have you had from your dad?
Yeah, I mean he's enjoying it. He's happy that I've come and I've played games. So yeah, I'm happy that he's happy, and hopefully I can keep doing well.
And obviously a couple of connections. Your dad knows the manager, Michael Appleton, very well. They were both I think at United in the youth setup together, weren't they? And that's obviously a big bonus to you to have that connection.
Yeah, definitely. I think it shows that there were talks before between them two whether I was coming here, and hopefully it meant that the manager trusted me and he knew who I was and knew what kind of player I was. But yeah, it made it really good when I came here because I knew I had a manager who trusted me and was hopefully going to play me.
And then, as you know, I'm going to say now, there was that other little story about a social media bit of recognition from a former England captain, David Beckham, who obviously knows your dad as well and therefore knows you, gave you a congratulations. That must have been a bit special.
Yeah, it is special. I mean, I didn't really expect it, but yeah, I was happy that he's seeing what I'm doing, and hopefully I'm doing well, so I can hopefully keep it going.
The 3 you played in the front, you played in the middle part, and you played wide. Do you prefer one or the other, or are you quite happy wherever you're playing?
Yeah, I'm quite happy wherever. I mean, I think the way the team plays, they create loads of chances. Also, if I'm out wide, I think I get the ball in higher positions where I can solely focus on creating assists, trying to score goals. But in the midfield as well, I like to create from further back as well. But yeah, so far I've been out wide and I've been loving it there.
And I think the team's got decent pace across the whole of the team, but you and Harry are the ones that catch the eye. Have you had a foot race? Have you seen who's the quicker?
Nah, we haven't yet. Maybe sometime soon, but nah, no foot race yet.
Like we said, top of the table now, and that makes every game a big game. Away at Doncaster on Saturday. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, they're a good team. They're a good possession team. I think we've watched them a few times this season. Obviously, we watched them before the Crewe games. That's who they played against Crewe, and maybe we've seen some things that hopefully we can exploit into the weekend. But we're going to have to be aware of how good they are and how good they move the ball. So yeah, it should be a good game.
Do you think maybe as a group of players, if they, you've had an amazing start to the season, playing really well, if you were being self-critical, perhaps taking chances is the one thing to work on?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's probably the main thing, because even if we don't have too much of the ball going into a game, I think we still create more chances in the opposition. So I think the more we kill the game off as early as it can, I think it takes away the pressure at the end of the game, because there's been a few games where the teams come against us in the last 10, 15 minutes and started to score long balls and try and cause a threat, which we've dealt with well so far. But maybe sometime in this season, if we kill the game off earlier, then that stops that happening, because there's always a chance that they can get maybe a lucky chance from just going long within the last 15 minutes.
Just finally, obviously you're a bit socially distanced from the fans. Do you get much reaction from them? Have you been into the city at all and had some reaction from Lincoln fans? It's obviously a bit different to what it would normally be.
Yeah, it is a bit different, but I've been into Lincoln a few times and seen a few fans there, which is always nice. But yeah, we're all missing them loads, and hopefully they'll be back soon.